Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I am here with a project share. I made another Doily mini album and I wanted to share it with you. And this one, there are no images. This is a flower Doily mini. I wanted to just do a mini with flowers represented because we are having a very wet and rainy and dark spring, and I wanted to think of summer. And when I think of summer, I think of flowers. So let me show you what I did. This is the cover, and I made this flower using a pleated trim, and I put a pearl and rhinestone center in there, and behind that are some doilies, and behind that is a blue flower trim. I cut the flowers individually and just placed it around. And then this is just a little a ribbon flower trim that I had. I cut a piece with a few of the flowers just to hang down. Here's a pearl and rhinestone piece on the other side to hang, and inside there's a pearl dangle, and as you can see I added a bunch of dangle trims, and they're going to be hard to show you, so I'll just kind of show quick. I put this one and then this one here, and let me show you on the side. I used some seam binding and I added this pearl heart charm. I guess it's a charm, and I put that on the side. Okay, so let me open it up, and these are the first two pages. I did use color. I needed to use color even though I don't usually, but the flowers called for color. So this is I'll call it a teal and mint green page, and here's a little piece of a trim that I just gathered, and there's a couple of ribbon flowers. Underneath this is a trim that I just cut individual pieces, and I made it into like two separate trims. I just wanted to fill it out a little bit. I used at least 2 or 3 doilies on each page, but you can't see most of them. This is from a ribbon trim that I just cut a little piece off to make the dangles. And then here's a piece. I used a lot of pieces from my snippet box, and they just work out so well because you don't need a big piece to make each doily page. And I added the little clay flowers in the middle. And then here's a mint green trim here, and I added rhinestones. And then underneath that is another trim there. So let's go to this page, and this I call a dusty rose page, I guess. And I added a lot of bling to this. Here's a beautiful crocheted flower that Patrizia made for me, and there's also one of her handmade doilies behind that. Here's a flower applique, and I cut these individually and attached them so that they would dangle, and I used 2 flower pieces with the rhinestone button in the middle. And this is a flower center from Craft Supplies for You that just fit perfectly inside there. And then here's another flower applique with the pearl in the middle, this applique here, and then I added 2 pieces of this trim here that I've had for a while from One Little Dreamer. I added some clay flowers on top of this rose trim, and then there's other trims, and here's one from Craft Supplies for You that's on the other side. And I just love how these pages came out. So I can't show you every detail, but I'm trying to show you as much as I can of what I did. Here's a pink page. It's a pink doily, and I got that from Donna Little. And then here's some different flower appliques with pearls. I added some leaf pieces. I like to take trims and cut individual pieces from them. Like this was a straight trim, and it had all these little leaves, but I cut them individually so that I can place them exactly where I want them to go. And let's see, here's another. This is another like piece of an applique. I like using pieces also, and I added my little clay flowers. And underneath that is this flower trim here, and I added my larger rose clay flowers. And then there's some dangles, some embroidered trim, and this is my favorite trim from Craft Supplies for You. I just love this trim. And so let's see, on this page, this is the peach page. It's a peachy pink, I guess you'd say. I made this flower from some material that I had, and I added a little doily piece in the center and a pearl button in the middle. Here's another flower applique that I had tea dyed, and then this applique underneath is from another trim, and I added clay flowers. And that's where all the snippets come in, and you can just do so much with them. I added some dangles. There's like let's see, 1, 2, 3 trims on this one down the bottom. And this one, I took leaves from an applique and I placed them in the front and back, and I took the same material and tried to make it into rosebuds. And so I used the leaves to kind of cover up the bottom where I put them together. So that's those 2 pages. And then here's a lavender page, or purple, whatever you want to call it. These are individual appliques, and this is a trim that I just cut 2 pieces, I cut 2 pieces off of that. I cut these individually off of a trim and added those to the middle. Here's a little piece off of a snippet. This flower applique, I think I used 3 different appliques for this, and then 2 different center appliques, and the rhinestone piece. And then here's a dangle piece with a little rhinestone. And then this trim here, I added my little clay flowers, and I forgot to add the rest of them, so I will have to do that because I want them to go all the way up like they did on this side. So underneath, here's another beautiful doily that Patrizia made for me. Since I'm using color, I thought I would use some of her doilies, even though it hurts because I don't want to lose them. But I mean, they can't just sit there, can they? You just have to use them. But I just love them, Patrizia, and I'm so thankful that you made them for me. And here's another piece of that ribbon trim that I cut a piece off of to dangle. Here's another one of, well, actually there's 2 of her beautiful doilies with another flower applique here with rhinestone. This applique I put a pearl, and I cut off a couple of snippets of leaf dangle. Here's a rose dangle that I added some clay flowers to. So there's those 2 pages, and then this is the back, and I used 2 more, these beautiful handmade doilies. And then this this applique here, flower applique, I think I got it from Kim Lippincott, actually. And then here's some more dangles. And I do love how it came out. I know this isn't for everybody because there's no images. It's just, you know, flowers that I either made or, you know, I had in my stash. Here you can see how full all the dangles are from the page. And it's a little bit chunky on the side, but I do like how it came out, and I hope you all like it too. If you'd like, leave me a message, let me know, or a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, let me know what you think about a doily mini with no images in it. I would be happy to hear what you have to say about that. And I will be back again soon with another video. So you take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.